I've been denied my kingdom for too long. I am done bowing and scraping. I am done waiting. I will no longer be denied.
What happened up there, Dakia? Drakath, he betrayed Sepulture. He took the ultimate orb and called Fluffy and that happened. Drakath and Fluffy combined using the power of the orbs? On the darkest night. I don't think even I could stop him now. No, I can't accept that. We have to try. No! That sniveling worm is mine! Go after him, Dakia. Drakath! You are worthy of nothing! I will crush the life from your bones!
I will not be denied!
Oh yes you will! Battling Drakath. He has high immobility, resistance 75 to orb, meaning that all incoming damage will be reduced to 25% of its original. We should probably defend first. Attack with Bakia. As you can see, very little damage. Even though we defended with our Darkness Dragon Spirit, which adds 180 avoidance for 2 turns, he completely negated the defense. He could just hit us, probably because he has a high, bonus over here. Alright, what to do then? We can try to blind him. And try to stun him with Bakia. Hello? That does not work. And even the blind did not prevent him from hitting us once. This isn't over yet. This is not your fight, Dragon Lord. Do not get in my way. I will not let you inherit the power of the orbs. You have no say in the matter. I need to end this. Battling our way towards Drakath through a few Shakespeare with pretty high HP apparently. Alright, battling Drakath once again. So if we can't make him miss with our Darkness Shield or Light Dragon attack, maybe we can just reduce the incoming damage with our Earth Shield. And always Bakia can try to stun him, but fails sadly. Let's see. Alright, that does decrease the damage incoming quite a bit, at least for a few turns. Then we should just focus on attacking, I suppose. We do not even 50 damage in total with that skill. Always try to stun him. We fail as well in that attempt. He's beginning to do a lot of damage, so we should try to defend. Perhaps we were just unlucky, though I don't think so. Bakia can heal us a bit. He hits us regardless of our shield. that case we should just recover our HP and try to do that just as fast as he can take our HP away again. But that's not going to cut it, 73 healing per turn. Well, just try to blind him, try to get lucky. We're still going, we can now use our Dragon Soul combo attack. That also barely scratches Drakath. And now he's about to defeat us once more.
You are no match for my power!
Even now you disappoint me, Drakath! Alright, I do think that last time we had our best strategy. I don't really know how to improve upon it, though we are not even close to defeating Drakath. He attacks our mind and spirit. What does that mean? Well, I have no idea. Let's just give him all we've got. Defeated once again.
He is mine, fool! I will not suffer his betrayal!
You created him. You're responsible for all of this.
And the power should have been mine!
It's not yours to have! If you morons don't stop fighting each other instead of that abomination of a dragon, there won't be anything left for anyone. Kill each other later, kill it first. And stop with the skeletons, it's getting old. Don't think this is over, Sepulture.
Nothing is over. But my revenge comes first. Call your world destroyer, Dekia. We have a dragon to kill.
Complete quest. The enemy of your enemy is Sepulture. Heck yes! Let's do this.
Drakath must die.
Summon dragon and fight. Oh man. Okay, hard mode. That sounds quite intimidating. We cannot have his element change at this time. Well, fine. We'll try hard mode. And by the way, look at Sepulture. Not even in Titan mode, and he has this much HP. Gosh dang. Drakath still has high mobility and all resistance, which will make this difficult, to say the least. So we should just forget about our stun and simply defend. And increase our resistance and blind him and those things. Oh man, he takes out Sepulture in 3 turns if we keep going like this. What the heck? Dread Dragon Drakath. At least we can defend. At least he misses us like this. Sepulture, can't you heal yourself? Man, you're almost defeated. You are so strong when fighting against us. Come on. Stunning has no use. Okay, then blind him. Ooh, that's a good strike, Sepulture. He does do a lot of damage. If only we could make him survive somehow. Don't kill Sepulcher. Alright, don't kill us either. Ah, man. We can't do this. Ooh, Rot is damage over time. I wonder if that increases with the amount of turns. Nice damage, Sepulcher. Well done. Right, don't attack Sepulcher, that's good. What can we do? Minus to light, minus boost. The Rot is barely doing any damage, sadly. And Sepulcher is down, which means we will shortly follow. Man, what can we do? Oh, now we do a lot of damage suddenly, as if he has no resistance left. Let's check him before we die. Oh, it's because of the... oh right, we did that. Man. Okay, I'm going to try again. We do that resistance lowering first, just as the blinding skill, because blinding him in this battle is effective apparently, and if we blind him then he can't hit either us nor Sepulcher. It's pretty embarrassing though that Sepulcher does more damage than we do in our Titan Dragon form. Yes, okay. So with our skills we should just support Sepulcher while he does the damage, basically. Ow, maybe we should also defend ourselves. Well, we can attempt to stun him, but the chances are very low, 20%. Less than 20%. No! Nah! Sepulcher is gone! Oh, he's only been attacked twice. Okay, we'll defend, but we are not going to make it now. I don't think we can defeat him, at least. I think I'm going to give up on this extreme battle. We're defeated again. Alright, battle Drakath in normal mode then. As you can see, he has about a third of his original HP, and his immobility is a bit lower as well. Alright, we should be able to do this. Though I believe the battle is difficult enough as it is. Oh, we get the stun. Lucky. And there goes Drakath. Your time is up, worm! Better than you deserve, traitor.
Finally, it took you long enough. I've been infiltrating this world since the elements first formed it. Since they first polluted the perfect darkness that existed before. Now, thanks to you two, I can finally restore it.
What?
There are two ways a creature of pure darkness can survive in this polluted world. They can bind themselves to an object, a weapon, or, through pure will and patience, gather in the shadows and slowly accrete. The second provides more raw power, more freedom to move, more time to think and plan. Unfortunately, it almost comes with a price, a vulnerability to the other elements, light especially. A vulnerability that didn't allow me to gather the orbs myself. You two took care of that for me, though, with very little prompting. You created the ultimate orb and then a little princeling here, combined a heart full of malice and revenge with the orb and your Dracolich and created the most powerful weapon this world has ever seen. The ultimate darkness dragon. A dragon so powerful, you have to team up with your greatest enemy to kill him. And now I have a weapon worthy to bind myself to.
But I'm a creature of the darkness. I was promised this world.
You were a puppet.
What?
No, Lenaria. Run, Dekia, run and watch as I destroy this world. As I rid it of the pollution of light.
Drakath is dead, Sepulchre's power has been drained, and the mysterious stranger is now bonded to the most powerful darkness weapon ever created.
I will drown this world in darkness. Come to me now, every being of darkness that has been hiding in the shadows. Join with me, and we will grow.
Something is wrong. What is going on? No! Holt? Holt, are you alright? What could this mean? Oh my god, the darkness is spreading and we need to save the people trapped here before the darkness can reach them. Come on, and let's go. Where are they? Top left.
Something be going on.
Going on.
What the devil?
What? Impossible. Galanoff, help! What is going on? We are doomed! The prophecy. She's swallowed by darkness. Okay, we've got her, the text says. Let's get out of here. Top right. Get out of my way. All these darkness elementals now coming out of the shadows. The prophecy. Engulfed in darkness, the people of the Sand Sea will not last long. Dekia, our hope is in you. For here we've got a rebel. Nicely avoided those monsters. Sir, spit it out, soldier. Sir, you need to see this. Gather the mages. Quickly! The mysterious stranger super ultra mega darkness Dracolich is growing, gathering all the spirits of darkness from the shadows in the world to block out the light. Report. The gnomes from Popsprocket have arrived and are setting up lanterns that will work even under this darkness. People from everywhere are pouring into town. Falconreach seems to be the only place yet untouched. Good, and it shall stay that way. What of the mages? The Guardian mages are casting support spells while Warlick and the others create a barrier. That shadow is nearly upon us. Move swiftly, everyone. It seems the mages are ready. I hope this works. Now! The light shield. It is surrounding the entire town. In a world overtaken by shadow, Falconreach will remain a beacon of light. 17 left. We need to get all those creatures off of our mages so that they can create the light shield. If you believe in paint fairy magic, clap your hands, clap your hands! Come on! On the horizon, look! It's gigantic! He's growing.
You cannot escape the darkness, insects. I grow with every shadow.
Even shadows have a limit. As long as the sun is in the sky, there's hope in the light. You're nothing more than a wall. No! No, this is all wrong. The Dracolich is from the White Dragon box. Whoa, he ate the sun. It's an eclipse. That's not how an eclipse works. Shut up. The Super Ultra Mega Darkness Dracolich has eaten the sun. The sun. The sun is gone. I don't know what to do. If only we hadn't lost all the orbs. Not all of them. Cicero. Sepulchre captured all 8 of the original orbs and used them to create the ultimate orb. Oh, there are 9. 9? Yep. He never got to the one in the Falcon Reach Tower. I made a special fishing room for it when I turned the tower into a fish. Fish. You've known this all along? Why didn't you tell us? You never asked me. But what good is one orb against the combined elemental power of the ultimate orb? Oh, the elements mean nothing, you just need 8 orbs. But we still only have 1 orb. 1 orb and the time booth? Well, will that work? I don't know, let's find out. But science! What orb is left though? The most important orb of the day, bacon. Just need to rotate the hamstrational axis slightly to the left. Set the alarm for 5 minutes before you want to get up. Done, I mean. Set the coffee maker and get my fish mag. There, let's rock, Nekia. You scare me. Okay, hang on to the safety bar. Wait, what safety bar? Ah! Cicero! There it is. I skipped breakfast. Think we could do this 8 more times instead of 7? No, you cannot eat the elemental orb of bacon. Fine. Oh my, was that an earthquake? Alright, we have to battle fried egg elementals. So I suppose that some of you might be a bit confused by all this. Well, it's like this. We need 8 orbs to form our own ultimate orb. However, we only have 1 orb. So you would say that's impossible. But we also have a time booth, which is a TARDIS, a time machine. And with that, we can just take the bacon orb now, like so. Then go back to the time booth to 5 minutes before we took it, when it's still there, and then take it again. And do that until we have collected 8 bacon orbs. So you might say that that should be impossible to take the orb before you took it, because then the orb wouldn't be there to take in the first place, the first time that you took it. But logic might allow it if you return the bacon orbs eventually in the reverse order, so that they are there to take the first time around. Actually, now that I think about it, what this situation reminds me of is when in Avengers Endgame, Thanos had destroyed all of the Infinity Stones, so the Avengers went back in time to gather all of the Infinity Stones from the past, which would be alright so long as they would eventually bring those Infinity Stones back to the point where they took them from. Or the point when they took them from, I should say. But let it be known, DragonFable did that first, okay? Avengers copied DragonFable, clearly. And it's all very well made, because, well, It has already been hinted throughout the story that all the Guardian Towers were created to protect the elemental orbs, so it's only logical that there's also an orb in the Falcon Reach Guardian Tower. And each time we go back like this, you can see that 5 minutes that the clock is turned backwards, and that these elementals, which we beat in the future, are still here, of course. So that's really clever. I really like that. And the whole reason that I played the Bacon Origins story about the Bacon Orb and the element of bacon was so that this twist would not come as such a Deus Ex Machina, but would be a bit more logical. Because otherwise you just think, what? Bacon Orb? That was the last one. Cicero, do not eat the Bacon Orb! Put them all in the time booth and let's get out of here. Aw, man. Whoosh. Man, not this guy again. Who? When? What? When? You again? What have I told you about messing with space and time? To not do it? And what are you doing? Nothing! What are you doing? Messing with time and space? You have to put them back. No, you don't make the rules here, not on lore. We're taking these orbs and we're going to defeat the mysterious stranger. Okay, battling Dr. Wen. Resistance to all, bit, mobility. Okay, but we can probably stun him. We just have to get a bit lucky. Element will use light, I think. He was not resistant to that. No, only fire and energy. He is quite tough though. He has a lot of HP as well. But I think we should be able to do this. We don't get the stun. That's too bad. Maybe Bakuya can do it. Alright, that's good. Then we can still defend before Wen can land a hit on us. Oh, but apparently defending is useless against him. Well, sure. I told you he was powerful. Well, what should we do then? Blinding will probably not work that great either, but we can try. Nope, that does not. That doesn't do cred. Okay. We'll attack and then we'll do our defense skills. Man, that's a huge attack though. Huge attack. Okay, defend. Like the way we defended against Dragon Drakath, who also kept hitting us despite increasing our chances of him missing. Then just heal with our healing skill. Alright, this is going to be a long battle like this. But since he does not do as much damage as Dragon Drakath, we should be able to hold out with increasing our HP and mana in between our attacks. Alright, well, perhaps I spoke too soon. God dang. We need to use a potion. Gonna lose. We don't even get the stun. Alright, let's try that again. Okay, doing this again, so defending and blinding are useless, so we don't have to pay attention to those skills. But we can use our Earth Shield. And of course our Dragon Heart attack can do massive damage still. Well, I say massive, relatively not much because of its huge HP bar. It does have a cool bow tie though. Now our Earth Shield will probably soon have worn off. Then we will do our Ice attack, which lowers his immobility resistance. Let's see. Right. So we'll first make use of that by using Bakuya's stun skill for 1 turn. Right, that works. And then we stun him ourselves. And then we can use this breather to heal up our HP and MP. And that's the strategy we're going to use to beat him. Fully healed when Dr. Wen gets out of his stun next turn. We're still hurting quite a bit though, so I wonder if we're going to hold out like this. Alright, now we can use... can we survive another turn? We have to take that risk, I think. First, lower his immobility. And then stun him next turn, which means we have to survive now. Come on. Alright, that's good. Stun. Use our soul skill. Well, we have it available because we have low HP. And then start to heal. But we are not going to make it the second round. We're going to be defeated before we can use that skill again, so things are not looking great right now. Bakia did stun him, that's good. And we can use our Earth Shield. But by the time it has run out, we're wide open to Dr. Wen finishing us off. But we can't defeat him in 3 turns, it's just not enough. No, not even that close. Now I do think that battling Dr. Wen as we were now is a bit too difficult for us. There are a few solutions for that. We could, of course, get our Soul Weaver armor and invite Aegis, of course, and let Aegis try and handle Dr. Wen, or we could invite other guests or get some food items, or upgrade our Dragon Lord armor with a Dragon Coin only trinket. But to be honest, all of those options seem a bit like a cop-out to me, a bit like cheating. Because I do want to be able to show that we are able to do this on our own with our trusty Dragon Lord armor and Bakia, like we've always done these challenges and quests. But we do need an edge. So what I did was I went and got ourselves a Destiny weapon, to be precise the level 24 Brilliant Blinding Light of Destiny. And we also gained about 2 levels in doing that. So what I did was I went back to Osprey Cove and battled King Bracken in the Brackenberry Titan fight a bunch of times and sold the weapon reward you get from that fight a bunch of times to gather enough gold to buy a Doom weapon from, well, ironically the place where the mysterious stranger stood. Then I went to the Necropolis, talked to Artix and purified that Doom weapon into a Destiny weapon using Undead Slayer badges you can get from Artix's Save Moonridge quest. And then I upgraded the Destiny weapon that was created a bunch of times. And I did this by mainly using a lot more of the Undead Slayer badges you can get from Artix. But you also have to train your blacksmithing skill with Yulgur to level 15 or 18. And you also have to go to Amityville to the Crystal Clear Lake quest and get a resource from a shop in that quest to upgrade the Destiny weapon. If that sounds confusing to you, I get that. But you can read about it in the online Doom and Destiny weapons guide, which you can search just by Googling it. Because I won't go into it more extensively than I've done this far, because that would slow down the plot too much. But now we have ourselves a powerful weapon. So I hope that this gives us enough of an edge to actually defeat Dr. Wen without it being a cop-out. So there we go. I'll show you. Our strongest weapon used to be the Rhodium Axe level 21, which is 34 to 48 damage. But our Destiny weapon is only 3 levels higher, but does 52 to 85 damage. It's a huge difference, and I hope the difference will be enough to close the gap in power between us and Wen. So what we shall do first is lower his immobility with our ice attack and then stun him for 1 turn with Bakia, so we don't give him a chance to attack. There goes that stun, and then we can stun him with our Yo, usual stun skill I was about to say, but we miss. How unlucky can we get? No! Oh man. Well, alright, we'll just do our Dragonheart attack and see what damage we can do with our Destiny weapon. That's quite nice, I must say, that damage. Now, as we remember, defending is a bit useless against Dr. Wen. At least letting him try to miss us, but we can use our Earth Shield. The difficult thing though is that it has a long cooldown period before we can use it again. But I am hoping that we can take him down fast enough with our Destiny weapon before he can take us down, like he did last time. Actually, does Dr. Wen have light resistance? No, he has all resistance, but not specifically light. That's good. Now we are taking some damage here, so we'll use Bakya can attack first, and then we'll heal ourselves. As you may have noticed, I've also redistributed our stats a bit. So we have less mana because we had a bit too much for that, more than necessary I mean, and I upgraded our strength a bit and our max HP, and by upgrading our max HP, how should I put that, our heal, which I just used with our Dragonlord skill, also works better. It heals us 80 per turn now, because that heal is proportionate to our max HP. I do think we're doing quite well. I mean, we are taking quite some damage, but I mean, we are taking quite some damage, but Dr. Wen is hurting a bit already as well. You see, I did use that light skill of ours, of the Dragonlord armor, to blind Dr. Wen all the same, but it has no effect whatsoever. He does not miss a single strike. Ooh, we're hurting quite a lot now. Oh man. What to do? I'll use our super attack and risk it for one turn, and heal ourselves with a potion next turn. Please don't kill us now. No! No! Oh, dang it! Ah, man! Okay, that was my mistake. Dr. Wen is such a difficult fight. It's not even the final fight of book 1. It's just an in-between fight, let's say, but he's so difficult. I've never had to redo a non-Titan fight this many times in this entire Let's Play. And we even had the blinding light of destiny now. But I'm determined to beat him like this. We can, I know it. Okay, here we go again. Man. Okay, this time we do the same strategy. So lower his immobility resistance. Bakya can stun in one turn. There goes that stun. And then don't miss your stun deck. Yeah, great. Okay, that gives us three additional turns to be able to hit him without him being able to hit us. Okay, now we can do this. Come on. Just hit him with everything we've got with our Dragonheart skill, and now also our Dragon Eye attack. Critical hit, 188 damage, huge. And then the stun will have worn off and we can go over to our Earth Shield. We already did a good chunk of damage from Dr. Wen, and he barely takes HP off of us. Like this. Here you can see the special skill of the Blinding Light of Destiny activating. meaning that the weapon lights up, and as you can see, it adds a damage over time on its own. It's not much, but it's more than any other weapon does. So another cool thing added to the Destiny and Doom weapons. Both us and Gwen are at half HP right now. Man. Okay, our stun skill is ready in one turn, so we already use our frost skill to lower his ability once again, so that if we hit him, we are sure to get the stun. Okay, come on Bakya. Yeah, good job. Alright, the stun wears off now, so we switch to our earth shield, which is ready now. And then I hope that lasts long enough. We died around this point when Dr. Wen had this much HP, our best attempt, during our best attempt I mean. Alright, Dragonheart, ultimate skill, come on. Again, our HP bars are quite equal at this point. Below 1000 HP, come on. Should I risk it again? No, I probably shouldn't, should I? No, okay, our healing skill is almost ready, so I should not be so reckless. So we just use a potion for now. Which is not too bad because Bakuya can still attack. Yeah, he does a massive strike here, so may have been the right call. Let's add some damage over time. Oh no, dying right now, come on. Okay. One more potion. Heals us for 100 instead of the 80 we would get with our healing skill. Man. We're in a pinch. Okay, the healing skill then. And Bakuya can heal us a bit as well. Don't die. Good. Then we use our... Should we do that? Should we do that? No, it's not necessary right now, because I don't want to use the frost skill now and then use Bakuya's stun, because I want to be able to combine it with our stun attack. If we can do that, if we can last that long, then we will win. So okay. Maybe we can do that. I think we can survive that long without stunning him. Maybe not! Oh man! Ooh, that's too close! Way too close! But our heal... Is it still going on or isn't it? One more turn! Come on, get lucky! If he doesn't do his strongest attack, we can do it. Come on, survive this! No, it's a strong attack! Oh man, it's so close! Okay, frost skill. Then Bakuya can stun him. We get it. Luckily we don't miss. Okay. But he needs to die now. It's one more turn before we can stun him. Can we do 200 damage? Come on, Destiny weapons. Show us what you've got. 1-9. Okay, hit him, Bakia. Finish him off. Yes! Dr. Wen goes down. As you can see, it was barely a struggle. I had everything under control there. Let's get out of here. How do you know that guy anyways? Oh, I borrowed his time booth a while ago. So Cicero's just using his time booth. And now Dr. Wen is regenerating. Yeah. You have 8 orbs of bacon. Hopefully the mighty power of breakfast will be able to overcome the burgeoning darkness. I don't know what that word means. Man, I'm very happy. Baconated Blade of Doom. What the heck? Oh, I'm so happy with that victory. And now it's time for the final battle, Full Darkness. And what kind of Let's Player would I be if I did not do that final fight in extreme mode, right? But I'm kind of reluctant right now because battling Dr. Wen already took a lot of time and energy out of me. And I remember how difficult that extreme fight is here. But we're going to do it. Come on. Are you sure this is going to work? Nope. It is reckless and paradoxical, but it might actually work. The orbs have to be returned as soon as possible though if we succeed. I'm relieved that my roommate had enough restraint to limit the possible catastrophic damage to less than a day's time. At least the light shield is. Let's get going. Yes, we must move swiftly. Such power. This is our only shot. Bakia, let's make it count. Summon Dragon. Go, Dekia, Bakia. You're our only hope. You must destroy the Super Mega Ultra Darkness Dracolich. Dekia, Bakia. We can do this. We were meant for this. To save lore? To destroy a planet. Battle on! Alright, we need to get to the dragon while dodging all of these shadows and keep attacking us. Alright, and we need to battle each part of this dragon bit by bit. Separately, I mean. And we are now attuned to the ultimate orb of bacon instead of being primalized to another element, which means that we have now access to the greatest primal skill of all, the primal skill of bacon, which increases our damage by a lot if we use it. Now, he has some immobility. So we first stun him, get lucky with that, and then use a primal skill. Need to defend because he gets out of the stun now. Lots of damage, as you can see, about twice as much. Let's see here, 100% damage multiplied. Stun him again. Let's finish him off. Though I am being quite not really conservative with our MP, which is not very good. Because we don't heal in between battling the different parts of the Dracolich. And they keep getting stronger. We have to keep primalizing ourselves again and again. Again, our MP is halved. We're not going to make it if I keep playing like this. Come on. No, not enough MP left for our primal skill even. Whoa, man. Alright, we're losing this fight. But then we get to battle the head directly again with full HP, but it feels a bit like cheating, so I want to see if I can do it without dying at all, this extreme quest. So we are being as conservative as possible now with our MP. That's more like it. Just going to prolong this battle for a bit to regain our MP before the battle ends. We didn't get it. Then we should regain our HP. Come on, come on. Perfect run. What would be wise? To keep our MP high or to gain HP at the cost of that MP? Probably going to keep it like this. Don't miss, please. Thank you. Alright, battling the head in this condition then. The Elite Ultra Dracolich head. Does massive damage, so we can't really let him hit us at all, preferably without shields up. And I hope we have enough MP to do that. So stun and primalize. Defend. Yeah, I should still regain mana, yeah. Oh, we get lucky and we stun him with our regular attack. Yeah! Oh, that's great! No, we should probably stun him again with this attack now. Playing it safe, playing it smart. He hasn't laid a finger on us yet, this head. Oh, we get to stun him again. But great luck, great luck. Yeah, now the battle is already over. Oh, how lucky we have gotten. Don't know if I would be able to do it otherwise. But luckily I don't have to find out. Victory! It's too big. Anything we defeat just gets recovered in shadows.
You cannot defeat me. The darkness surrounds me, foolish mortal.
Dekia.
It makes me stronger, stronger than you can comprehend.
Dekia, listen to me.
I have eaten the sun and continue to grow. You remain nothing, nothing but a plaything for me. Soon I will even block out the stars.
Who is that? It's Draconic.
Darkness devours all. My power surpasses that of Void Star.
Draconic? Fluffy?
Not even the avatars could stop me.
I was not meant for this. The orb lies below the heart. Destroy it and let out the light. There! Okay, now the real battle begins. Right below the heart, the Elite Ultra Dracolich body on extreme mode. The true final battle. Okay. Let's see. This will probably take a few tries. Increase our resistance with the Dragon Eye attack and then also let him miss with this attack. Oh my god, and with both those shields up, he takes over half of our HP away. We have to defend. We can't take hits like that anymore. How are we going to be able to do this? The one silver lining is that with this amount of HP we get to use our frenzy skill whenever we want to. That's not enough, we're going to die in 2 turns. Yeah, I don't see a way out. Maybe minus boost. Does that do something? And then heal ourselves. And our MP is gone. Can we even survive it? Well, we could survive that, but alright, no MP left. Have to use a mana regeneration skill. Luckily we are just in time to do our stun. But we can't do 20,000 damage in this condition in 2 turns. Let's see how far we can go. It was good damage though. Man, how should we do this? How can we do this? Yeah, I am going to fight the body like this because we usually fight it with full HP. I got hit by a shadow, but you know. Man, so if I don't defend, do we just get obliterated in 1 turn then? Yes, we do. Man, this is incredible. I don't remember it being this hard. I don't know what other strategy we could do. So minus his boost and increase our resistance. That combination, how do we fare then? Not better, not at all better. I just don't know.
Later.
So it would seem that we can't really just do that extreme fight as we were, so we need to do something extra again. I've been doing the Endless Invasion, the Apocalypse, because I needed to get Defender medals, I mean, which you can go to through here. Usually you can get Defender medals easily if there's a war going on, but there's not, so it took quite a while to get, let's see, 2 defender medals. Because what are we going to do with those? We're going to go to book 3, Falcon Reach, and there we can talk to this Moglin here, who sells us temporary food items in exchange for defender medals. So we're going to buy the seaweed and rotten heart egg because we can eat those items during battle, not using a turn, and they heal us completely. So apparently you can also do that with while doing Titan fights. So that is what the strategy we're going to use now. And then we're going to try this again. So let's see, if we first primalize ourselves using the bacon skill, can we then... No, we cannot. That strategy is no longer viable. I saw on YouTube, yes, I did some research because I was stumped on how to beat him. I saw on YouTube that someone last year beat the extreme darkness Dracolich by switching to the light element during the fight. But it seems like the developers have made that strategy impossible now. Alright, we're back. You know what I'm going to do? Because I'm still not sure that even with these 2 food items we're going to be able to defeat him. So, what I think would be best is if I try to get our special skill, our special effect, right at the start. So when I press this attack button, that our rune lights up and we get a lucky stun for a few turns right at the start of the battle. Maybe then we can defeat him. If this is at all possible, then that should give us at least the edge we need, I suppose. But that is a small chance of getting, and we die in 1 turn. So I'm just going to go and attempt this a lot of times.
Just then, by sheer coincidence.
And there we go, the runes activate. And the real battle begins again. We've got the rotten heart egg and the seaweed with us. We should primalize immediately. Then our lucky stun goes away. And we have to stun him properly. And then, yeah, that's the question. Simply attack. Defend, of course, and then enough of our MP has been drained for us to justify using our mana regeneration skill. We need to be conservative about that, we've learned. Then we can stun again. Okay, and then we have to defend for an incoming attack. Though conserving as much MP as possible. Would that be enough to survive? I'm going to say yes. That would be enough. We're going to risk that. And we survive, barely. My god, man. Okay. We'll use our seaweed at this point. Almost fully healed. And then defend. Yes, 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 yes. Simply attack. And stun again. Now we encounter the next problem. First we regain our mana. Then the stun goes away. And then we do -2 hits. It should prevent us from dying, hopefully. Whoa, by and large. Perhaps the factor is that I also redistributed our stats to luck all of it. To all of it in luck. So maybe that's why we get lucky with him missing us. This has given us a great opportunity, actually. Should we risk it again? Maybe. Oh man, I've been contemplating this for a long time and I still don't know. We are going to risk it. We should survive if we get lucky the same way as just before. Come on, survive. Wow, by and large we survive. Maybe doing your stats into luck really helps out with the chance that the enemy misses, apparently. This is great. But should we push our luck? I mean, the effects stay there for a long time, so maybe we should push our luck. I don't know. The cooldown period is long, so we don't get this chance again. Alright, pushing our luck. Oh my god, okay, we just almost lost the fight. Right. So now we stun. Before we heal, we make sure we make use of the frenzy skill that has unlocked because of our low HP, because next turn we can't attack anyway. Nice. 10,000 HP left. Maybe we can ride it out like this. Maybe we shouldn't heal. Just use this skill. Before our defenses have dropped, he'll be dead. That might be good. Yes. So first this. Defend. Will we make that though? Maybe not. Because our MP will be too low. Yeah, we're 50 MP short, so we should play it safe. Regain our MP. And stun again. Then we heal up using our food item, because the Rotten Heart attack reduces our bonus to hit, and I didn't want to use it before using our stun attack, because if we missed that stun, we would have been in trouble. So now, okay, looking quite good again. And we still have access to our frenzy skill. That is actually very nice. Though, maybe it's not. Maybe it is. Maybe we can take him down after all now. But we've minus bonus to hit now. No, we should play it safe. Don't be tempted. So increase our resistance. And then lower his boost. Now we should survive. Come on. Ooh, yes, we do! Good! Right, now defend. And we can take him out now, perhaps. Come on. Do it. Yes! Defeated him on extreme mode. A fitting end for this book 1 let's play. Right. Victory! Oh man, I need a moment before I can voice act that ending. I'm very happy. I was very worried that we'd have to anticlimactically end it on the normal fight instead of the extreme fight. What have you done? What have you done? The Dracolich is defeated and Sepulcher looks on, still alive. And we see the Eye of Chaos peering through the screen. Draketh has de-merged from the dragon, still alive as well apparently, and the Eye of Chaos has come for him. It's the end! Light has returned to lore, Extreme Full Darkness completed. And we get a shard of the ultimate orb. A shard of the ultimate orb. Life can be found in the balance of all of them. The orbs will never again be used to usurp that balance. And we keep it. And we can go to shops. To the glory weapons. And we can merge the Stone of Falcon Reach, which we got by being defeated by Sepulcher, with this shard of the ultimate orb, to create our very own glory weapons. Weapons that are forged to celebrate us and our dragon, saving lore from being swallowed by darkness forever. And this shard of the ultimate orb is lodged deep within the blade of this golden weapon. And we have them in scythe form, in dagger form, and in staff form, and also in sword form. The sword looks cool, but I think it's a bit short, so that's the only reason. So I think it would be coolest to go with these scythes. Scythes also always go well with any class or armor, so then we don't need to worry about that. Level 30, so it takes 2 levels before we can use it. But yeah, it looks cool all the same. Merge it. And now we can safely return the bacon orbs back to their original times exactly at the moment that we found them, before anyone knows that they've been gone. Squeal! I think this is the last one, Dekia. Finally, I'm actually kind of surprised that returning the orbs was so easy. I wouldn't be too surprised. Really? Why not? A bunch of angry elementals behind you. Kill 8 more, great! Because we did beat them up the first time we were here, and they think we're the same person. Well, we are the same person, but they think that we're the same version. And they want to have a word with us, I suppose. Alright, that takes care of them. Enough! Who is that? The best dragon ever, the bacon dragon. Of course it is. Do you have any idea the trouble you could have caused? We had no choice. We needed 8 orbs to fight against the ultimate orb Sepulture made. So it was your idea? Nope, mine. Then I'm going to have you for breakfast, puny green man. As appealing as that idea is, ooh, bananas, I can't let you do that. 7 dragon and fights. Okay, we also have an extreme battle here. He's resistant to bacon, that's no good. But I think the primal skill outweighs that disadvantage. Man, this has been quite a journey. And down goes Squeal, Elite Squeal. That was difficult, though not as difficult as the Elite Super Mega Ultra Darkness Dracolich. Squeal's down for the count, for now at least. And that only leaves us the Epilogue. Sepulture's great undead dragon still lies at the bottom of Falconreach, the dark shadow attached to it. Sepulture's fortress lies destroyed after the explosion of his Doomblade and the creation of the dragon Drakath. No! It's all useless garbage! There must be something here! Wait. The light is killing all darkness. Guess who mourns his daughter? Who fell trying to keep the light orb from Sepulture. Meanwhile, we can see that Draconon has climbed to shore and shedding his armor after the fortress had crashed. I didn't think I'd feel the sun again. The darkness is finally past. Thank the avatars. How did everyone make it through? Well enough. Those that sought shelter here have started back to their towns. The mages are resting now. Channeling that light shield took an enormous amount of power. Back at Warlick's Mage Tower, we see Warlick's orb, broken on the ground, with a strange portal opened next to it. Warlick is missing. And then we've arrived at Book 2, Elemental Dissonance. It begins. The Orb Saga has ended. What's next? A very good question. The Orb Saga has indeed ended. We've quested for all the 9 orbs, and the threat of Sepulture has passed for now. Now, I have skipped some quests. I have skipped the Amityville portion of the story, which is the story of a town where it's always night, a story of undead, of vampires, of werewolves, and of a peculiar girl that the monsters seem interested in. Then we also have the continuation of the Rise of the Dragon Mage, so the second part of the story of Nithra, Warlock's Apprentice, which we have skipped, and also the clashing between Lim and Cicero, a battle between science and magic. And these stories I will not be playing here on YouTube, but if you want to know what those stories are about, I suggest playing the game DragonFable yourself, because it's great fun to play, trust me. Now, I hope you have enjoyed this Let's Play of Book 1, I really do. I've really put everything I had into making this the best Let's Play of DragonFable it could be, at least the best that I could make. And if you want to show your gratitude, your appreciation for this Let's Play, then please go to DragonFable, create an account if you don't have one, and buy yourself a dragon amulet, or dragon amulets, or dragon coins, and show your support for the game. Because any old idiot can play this game on YouTube, but to create this game as such a small team over a period of so many years, it's just incredible to me. It's just mind-blowing how just a few people can pull it off to make such an incredible game with such an incredible story and incredible soundtrack. So please, if you have money to spare and you want to show your support, give some money to the team of DragonFable by buying a dragon amulet or dragon coins. And I don't only want to thank the amazing team of Artix Entertainment, but I also want to thank you, the viewer, because without you I would not have even begun this Let's Play, and I've had a blast doing it. I've had so much fun. I've had fun playing it, but I also had fun reading all of your kind comments, and I'm really grateful for that. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you for anyone who's ever commented on a video or liked a video or even just watched it silently as a lurker. I can relate to that actually. So honestly, thank you. And then to address the last question that was posed at the end of the epilogue, what's next? Well, book 2 is next. At least let me know if you want me to continue playing DragonFable, if you would be interested in watching book 2 and book 3, because I should say as a fair warning, the best jumping off point if you want to jump off. I mean, you shouldn't, but this is the most closure you are going to get, because book 2 is just the bridge between book 1 and book 3, and book 3 is not a huge book like book 1, and it hasn't even finished yet. So if we're going to continue with book 2, then we're going to continue for a long time after that. And actually I don't mind that at all. I think that's great to play more DragonFable like this. Yeah. I actually really look forward to that. So to be honest, even if you don't let me know if you want me to continue, I probably just will. I probably just will continue book 2 regardless if anyone's watching. But I would again appreciate it if you would let me know that you're with me during the continuation of the journey through DragonFable. And as we've seen, book 1 was the Orb Saga and book 2 is Elemental Dissonance. So thank you again for watching this video, this Let's Play, and as always, stay safe and until next time.